Hi everyone, it's great to be here. I really just want to give you some really good news, which is that I've now published my poetry book and it's called Poetic Secrets. It's a British brown beauty's perspective. I'm really happy with this. That's the front cover and that's the back cover. I'll just read you the back cover actually. It says Poetic Secrets is a collection of poems exploring a variety of personal life experiences. Feelings of happy and sad run throughout the compilation. Some poems express heartbreak and true love, the true nature of anxiety and depression, the torture of infertility and loss, racism, bullying, and cultural truths. Although exploring dark times, a section is dedicated to overcoming this with self-healing techniques, happiness, and positivity. The poems are written to touch the lives of others who may be experiencing these real-life challenges and to provide some comfort and light at the end of the tunnel. So hopefully that gives everybody an idea of why I've written it and what's included. However, what I want to do today is to give you an idea of what is in each part of this book. So I'll read one poem from each section. Okay, so it's got 4 sections. There's a part 1 which is called Flight, Fight, Freeze. There's Childless with Child, it's the second part. And then the third part is Mindful Healing. And then the fourth part is called Love Actually. So I'll just go through one poem from each section. So the Flight, Fight and Freeze, you probably guessed from the title, is related to the anxiety and depression side of things. And I'm going to read you a short one from that section called Mind, Body and Soul. As my mind collapsed, so did my body and soul. I kept collapsing into the roots of a dark hole. My mind became as heavy as my body as light as the soul within me. Mind, body and soul all turned inside out, with each collapse planting a seed of doubt. Once each began to connect and mingle, the power grew greater than when single. So this poem represents how the mind, body and soul are connected, and when they're out of sync, how things can go so wrong. And it's really just describing that feeling, that connection. So moving on to the next section, which is called Childless with Child. And the poem that I'm going to read you is called Heartbeat. When I see on the screen the tiny heartbeat of my being, fluttering away so effortlessly, how mesmerizing it feels to see this little life growing inside of me. Wondering whether you're a he or she, we had made so many plans for you. Pretty pictures in my mind I drew. Sadly we couldn't meet, to share a life so sweet. You will always be in my heart, even though we are now apart. That one is about pregnancy and loss, and how, just through taking you through that journey of, when you find out that you're expecting, you're so excited, you're so happy, you start making plans straight away, and then you go for your scan, and then they show you the heartbeat on the screen, and you make some more plans, and then you go for another scan and they say, well, actually there's no heartbeat now, you've lost the pregnancy, and your whole world comes crashing down when that happens, and it really is the most horrible experience and horrible feeling, and it happens to a lot of people, but it's not something that a lot of people talk about, and I think that it's important to raise awareness that this does happen to a lot of people, and it's a really sad time for people that go through this. So moving on to the third part, which is called mindful healing. Okay, and I'm going to read you one called Treasured Beauties. You can climb mountains so high, reach for the stars in the twilight sky. Discover the beauty in all things so true. So many there are, but just to name a few. The twittering tweets of the magpie, the genius journey of the butterfly, the timeless tallness of the trees, the healing honey from the bees, the sweet scent from the jasmine, the travelled talent of the dolphin. Inhale the magic in the moment of time. Traits of these treasures will help you climb. So this one I remember I wrote when I was going through my healing journey, and I started to appreciate nature a lot during that time. And I think that it's important to emphasize that sometimes when you can't find a way out of that darkness, it takes one thing to kind of distract you from that. And you see something beautiful and it just changes your mood, and then that just kind of has a domino effect at times. Well, it certainly did for me, and it's really that's what I'm trying to capture in that poem. And it's about positivity and healing and trying to find happiness in other things when you're in a dark place. So we'll go to the final section now, which is called Love Actually, and I'm going to read you a love poem now. I thought you were special the moment we met, that surely you were someone I would never forget. Then we fell in love and I knew we could share the happiest life together of two people anywhere. You share with me, in every way, a love that flowers day by day. You are charming and disarming, so desirable and true. You inspire me and impress me, and that's why I love you. My love for you will always stay as passionate as it is today. And even when we're far apart, the love does not fade within my heart. For you my heart does exhilarate, my senses stir, my passions burn. Spoken words leave an imprint on my heart. You made my head turn from the very start. I want you to hold me in your arms and partake in all of my charms. I want to love you openly so all my passions can be free. I want to hear your sighs and gaze into the deep pools of your dreamy eyes. My love for you is a burning flame of fire, which I hope you will forever desire. And that one was called Forever Love. And I don't think I need to explain that one, but it's written for somebody very, very special. So this book can be bought on all major retail websites online. It's on amazon.co.uk and it's on amazon.com, and it's currently priced at £8.99, but we are running some promotions at the moment, so you'll see a lower price on there. So please do go and pick up a copy and let me know what you think on the reviews. It'd be great to have your opinions, and I really just want to thank everybody for their support so far. It has been absolutely amazing. I didn't expect to receive so much of it, and I have. So I'm very, very, very lifted and very touched by it. So thank you very much, and I will continue to read my poetry here, so stay tuned in. Thank you so much.